Hello, dear friends, fellow students, and our honorable teacher. I am Ishika, the presenter today. I think you must agree with me that we are all happy today for the farewell program organized by our dear Zinnah Sir. We have been with Zinnah Sir for a year now for our chemistry preparation. For very good support, we must thank him earnestly. Today, formally, is our last class of O-level course. At the beginning, I'm going to announce the full schedule of the program. First, an introduction. This is going on by me, Ishika. Then, we are going to have a short meditation for 10 minutes. And then, we are going to see a video clip of some successful students. Then, I will request some of you to express your feelings about the support of Zinnah Sir. And then, Zinnah Sir will give his speech in 10 minutes. And finally, we will end the program up with the treats by Zinnah Sir. Thank you. So please let's start. First, the short meditation. You all please sit comfortably. Please sit comfortably. During the course of meditation, we must keep our eyes closed and we follow the command properly. Now, may I please request Zinnah Sir to conduct the meditation. Sir, please. And now, this time I request you to express your feelings of learning chemistry with Zinnah Sir. My feeling is certainly exquisite. But first, I would like to invite the O-level candidates. I want 2 or 3 of you to say something from O-levels. Do anyone want to? Yeah.
Hello everyone, my name is Ahona Anjum and I'm currently preparing for my O-level examinations. Zinnah Sir, I just want to mention a few things here. I've joined Zinnah Sir a little late than most of you, but ever since I joined his class, I have really received the best basic knowledge of chemistry. And it's really amazing because I don't have to study that much at home. Nowadays, I'm taking my mocks and I don't have to study that much, and I still do good in them. And this goes for not only chemistry, but for all of my other subjects, because the best part about him is how he motivates us, how he tells us that we can do our best or we can be the first in the class regardless of our scores. I'd like to give a practical example. Before, I used to be very pessimistic. Before a particular exam, I used to have anxiety, and I used to think all questions like, what if the question paper is hard, or what if I don't have enough time? But after taking his advices seriously, I tried my best to remain optimistic, and what that has done for me is I've seen a significant difference in my results, and all the credit goes to Zinnah Sir. So I'd like to finish off by thanking Sir for not only being a good teacher, but also guiding us towards the right path. Thank you, Sir.
Hello everyone, I'm Shakila Nahar here, and I've been studying chemistry at Zinnah Sir's place since Jan 2018, and I'm going to sit for my O-levels this Jan 2019. Honestly speaking, I thank Almighty for I feel I'm well prepared now for my chemistry exams, and honestly this credit goes to Zinnah Sir, because earlier I had not been a very good student in chemistry. I was quite nervous, like, will I get the proper guidance? Or what will my teacher's approach be to me? But honestly speaking, Sir has made chemistry so easy for us that I hardly ever have to study chemistry at home. And when his words motivate us so much, we believe in ourselves. We've learned to believe in ourselves. And the fact that we can do better is something Zinnah Sir has always taught us. He's always taught us that no matter how bad you do in one exam, you always have the scope for doing better. And honestly speaking, I think no other teacher in the whole town can ever guide us so precisely for our future. I'd like to thank Sir for the special support of his, which I believe no one can ever give us. And I would like to thank you all for listening as well. Thank you.
Anyone want to say about Zinnah Sir? Okay. Then I would request the buyers from A level, the candidates. Do anyone want to say about Zinnah Sir?
Of course, a lot of people have come here. A lot of people talk about Zinnah Sir. The man never really talks about himself, so he's quite a humble man. But I personally, I don't think anyone needs to talk about him. Anyone who does his class, all of you, I've been with him for 3 years now. I've been with him since my O-levels, and I'm glad that I have. I like to give you guys a round of applause for him. Just one this time. But first of all, I'd like to start with how great Zinnah Sir has been. So in O-levels, I had a pretty good grade, I'd say. I mean, I'm not being modest here. I was pretty good. I would never say I was a bad student, but I think Zinnah Sir has always helped me to be constant. I never fluctuated in any of my grades. I never really went too far down, and even if I did, he never really pressured anything on me that you're this golden student, you have to do good. He never really pressured that. He just said that if you failed, this is something that everyone should teach you, that failure is not the end. It's actually a good thing. That if you fail, then you get to learn from what you've failed from. Then you get to learn, and next time when you give that same test again, you're obviously going to learn from your mistakes and you do better. So obviously that's, I think, one of the best things that he's taught me. And I'm sure he's taught this to all of you, that never lose confidence, never look at your bad marks or bad tests, and don't get down on yourself. That's, I think, the best thing that he's taught all of us. So I owe a lot to Zinnah Sir. I can't really express all of them in words. I don't really have the time to express all of this in words. I just like to say thank you to Zinnah Sir.
Hello, I'm Muntasir Hussain, and I'm from the same batch of Dulok, which is A2, and I'll be preparing for the exams on May 19, which is like 6 months. Yeah, okay. So what I'm going to say is that I want to thank Zinnah Sir, because I've been for him for like 3 years, O-levels, AS, and A2 now I'm doing. So pretty much I can think that Zinnah Sir is like one of the really great teachers that can actually help you with chemistry and actually understand the fundamentals of chemistry and actually help you glide through the whole syllabus and help you to understand what tricks or mistakes that you're gonna get in the particular exam that you're appearing for, and actually help you to how to overcome that particular thing. So because Zinnah Sir, though he takes his time with his syllabus, but eventually when the syllabus is completely done and you feel like it's much not, you don't have to study a lot in your home, and it's much more helpful because in O-levels I actually didn't give much time to chemistry. I just came here, solve question papers, and that's all I did. I didn't even study that much at home. Same it goes in AS. I prepared much more in other subjects than chemistry. I could feel that Zinnah Sir actually helped us to understand that chemistry is kind of an easy subject, and it's an easy subject, and it can actually glide through it and solve your problems and whatnot. So what I want to say is that I think that my choosing A-levels in Zinnah Sir was quite good, because I didn't have to spend much more or stress over chemistry, because I can actually see that what I have to solve and what I have to go through, and eventually get that achievements overall. So what I want to say that in my results, which I'm going to say, is that in O-levels I got around 9 A-stars and A's, and in AS I did pretty good. I got a A in chemistry, if I think as an average, so percentage I get an A in chemistry, so which was pretty good than other results. I feel like chemistry was the subject that I was consistent, and constant result is what I got. So I want to say that since you're now going to prepare for O-levels, this time is quite crucial. Don't overstress yourself, just be free and do the practice all over and just see what you're actually missing out. And after you're done with O-levels, the 2 years, as Dulok has said, is quite important, and it's quite a turning point of your whole life. It's the point that you make decisions about how to go through life and what to see what part you're going to choose over life, what's your future going to be these 2 years. So I would suggest that rather than slacking off after O levels, it's preferred that you indulge into much more activities, indulge into much more studies, and must be much more consistent about your studies. And by doing that, I'm pretty sure, and you can also achieve grades like those amazing students that you have seen videos of. So that's what I'm going to say, is that Zinnah Sir has been a pretty good teacher, and he has helped me through chemistry and been consistent and made chemistry an easier subject and helpful about it. And I want to also say that please look after your time in the future, because that's really important because it's going to shape your whole life. So that's what I'm going to say. Thank you very much about it.
Thank you very much. We are glad to have Zinnah Sir with us. Now, the final moment. Zinnah Sir, the host today, is going to give his speech. I would request Zinnah Sir to come on stage. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Especially Dulok Muntasir has given some important, valuable suggestions for the O-level students who are going to sit for their exams, and they are approaching to the A-level very soon. So this is an important guidance for the O-level candidates, I consider, and this is a bonus today. At the very beginning, I must offer the most important thing of life, which is peace. Peace for all. Assalamu alaikum, that we say in Arabic. I also thank to the Almighty for this gathering, for having so many students to work with. And you also deserve thanks for, you got many teachers, many chemistry teachers, for choosing me as your chemistry teacher. I've been working for a decade as a chemistry teacher. And whenever I get a new student comes to me, I consider it's a responsibility to teach, to guide the students such a way that he or she gets the best support from us. And in the end, he smiles with the best result in chemistry. So that's our target. And for this regard, we always make plan. We think what I can do, how I can make our students very good result without studying hard. The recent tendency, students are unlikely to study at home. They don't like. So accordingly, I changed my plan. I got a master's degree in education from Dhaka University other than chemistry. So I can use psychology and philosophy, and also I'm a meditator. You got this at the beginning today. And I'm a meditator. I meditate every day. And I've been doing this last 12 years. I never miss meditation. And that actually a very crucial issue that I can help the student. I feel you from the core. In the modern world, the world famous universities make the curriculum such a way that the students remain busy for lots of activities, assignments throughout the year, rather than setting just exam at the end. And we also try to give lots of assignment, fresh copies, homeworks, and short tests, very short tests. And for this continuous works, we get the students, even the medical students, feel they are confident and gain their hope that they also can do. I got many students, initially they think that they are very poor in chemistry. But it's a really matter of immense pleasure when I get those students scoring highest marks in their chemistry, who initially think that they are going to drop chemistry. But finally, I got them scoring the highest marks in chemistry. This is really, you just can't imagine how interesting is this for me. And I'm really grateful to the Almighty for this. And the main thing is motivation. I believe when a student is well motivated, he or she can manage his way out easily. Motivation is the main thing. What we get, many of the students are negative. They don't have a very bright future, bright goal, and they are pessimist about their performance. And this is the dangerous thing the students have. I believe each of you have possibility and capability to be best, to be first in life and first in class. And I always try to motivate our students. There are many other teachers, you get many even chemistry teachers, but they can hardly motivate the students. Because what I think, they personally are not motivated. Why they are teaching, that is a different issue. Their goal is different. But when I get at least one, or some of you get motivated by me, is really my greatest achievement. And another thing, during the course, we need to maintain the discipline. Audrey Khan was telling that classroom environment was very good, and we really work hard to maintain this. I never use my cell phone in the classroom, and even it doesn't ring in the classroom. So I want my student also do this. I never receive my phone when I end up my class. I get sometimes 20, 30 missed call, and I don't look at them when I'm in class. I'm very busy because I enjoy this actually. I enjoy this. You have followed me, and to maintain this discipline, I think sometimes to some of you I may have been harsh, and seeing the result, seeing our performance, and seeing the goal, I think you now can mature enough to evaluate our deeds. And finally, I want to say one more thing, that if you have adjusted with us, with our teaching, and if you get your highest marks in chemistry, I think it's not wise for you to look for another chemistry teacher for your A level. I gave certainly two conditions. One is if you have adjusted with us. Secondly, if you really score, what we say, that's not enough. If you really score personally your best mark in chemistry, then you shouldn't follow others whimsically. Rather, let others follow you. Be confident. What you see, what you experience, that is better than what other people are telling you. So that should be the key issue. What I see, what I feel, what I experience personally, you should give that a priority than what other people are telling you, pushing you to somewhere else. And finally, I pray for you. May the Almighty help us to decorate our life, to make life is with immense possibility. That I always say in my class to my students, many of you have heard frequently, and the things to be heard frequently, so that we are really motivated and we keep our development constantly. Thank you very much for this huge appreciation.